Hey, today I'm here with one of my favorite videos to watch. It's my year in review video of 2023. I'm filming this on January 1st because I finished the last kit actually last night with only about 2.5 hours till the new year. So I wanted to finish that one before I started filming this video, so that's why I'm only doing it now. I've seen quite a lot of this kind of videos gone up already, so that's why I'm doing it now and trying to put it up as soon as I can. Um, if you may know, I haven't been diamond painting this whole year. I only started it up again in about August. I hadn't been painting for about roughly 2 years at that point, but in August I felt the urge to pick it back up again and I dove all in. So I managed to finish 6 kits this year, which isn't a big amount, especially when you compare it to some of the other videos going around. But the 6 kits that I finished are all pretty big, and I'm kind of proud of it anyway. Um, let's start with this first one. This first one I finished is called Cancer by Josephine Wall, and it's from Diamond Art Club. I started it in July in 2021. Yes, as I said, I hadn't been painting for about 2 years, so in 2021, and I finished it on July 30th in 2023. So this year, it's 70 by 87 centimeters, so this is also my biggest finished of the year. It had 49 colors and 2 ABs. This was actually the first kit that I worked on in a random order. I always put cover papers over the whole painting, and usually I go like from side to side or top to bottom and work my way around the canvas that way. But with this canvas, for the first time, I just picked off the cover papers randomly, and based on what part of the painting I felt like working on that moment. It was a really fun process for me, and if you want to see progress pics of that, they're all up on my Instagram. And if you don't know what I mean by picking them off randomly, you can also check out there to see what I mean. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. It's Diamond Art Club. The quality is always great, and the image is stunning as to why I've picked it up in the first place. My star sign isn't Cancer, and I don't know anyone whose star sign is Cancer. So it was a pretty random pick just because I love the image that much. Um, Unfortunately, Diamond Art Club doesn't carry this product anymore because Josephine Wall doesn't license with them anymore. I'm not sure as to why that exactly is, but it's a shame because her paintings, and especially rendered from Diamond Art Club, are just amazing. I also added quite a lot of ABs myself to this one. I'm going to show you a bit up close. I just unrolled this from the box, so that's why it's a little bit wavy. It's not the quality of the canvas, it's just because I just took it out of the box. As you can see over here, there are a lot of ABs. I can't really remember from the top of my head which ones were already in there and which ones I added. And also over here, a lot of ABs in the moon, in the water as well. Yeah, just scattered throughout the painting, all ABs. As I said, I added quite a few. I believe I added like 8 colors of ABs myself, so on top of the ones that were already in there, it's a lot. But I love it. So now let's move on to the next canvas I finished. This is the next one I finished. It's from Orloa. It's called Manos Chenas. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and I don't even know what language that is, but that's what it said on the canvas. And the artist is Elena Dudina. I started this one August 25th, also in 2021, and finished it August 29th of this year. So just like the last one, also just over 2 years for me to finish it. This is one I actually got for free from them as a promotion because I'm an affiliate for Orloa, but I did get to pick this one myself. I picked it because of the very cute rabbit and I was intrigued by the color scheme. I usually don't go for this dark of a painting and this, yeah, monotone like color scheme, but I don't know, this one, yeah, this one attracted me or something. It was really fun to work on and not at all boring, what I was expecting a little bit because of all the dark and green colors. But I had a really good time working on this one. Forgot to forgot to tell you the stats. Um, this one is 70 by 75 centimeters, so also quite a big one. It has 50 colors and 3 ABs. The ABs are mostly in the pink, in the flower on the rabbit, and in the flower in her hair. Um, I also do think this one came out really nice, but I do have a few things I rather would have seen differently. Mainly this part on the rabbit, the bright green parts, and around the eyes over there, and then her cheek. I felt like they could have rendered that a little bit better or picked some other choice of color to, yeah, make it blend a little bit more, because now it really stands out and I don't really like that. I'm not going to pick them off because I hate doing that. And yeah, just to be honest, when I finish painting, I just roll it up and put it back in the box, and I don't really look at it after that, because except for doing this type of videos. So it's not worth it, in my opinion, to go and pick all the drills off and try to make it better, in my opinion, because yeah, I'm just not looking at it after I finished it. I'll show you a little bit up close the ABs and the drills and stuff. As you can see, over here in the flower is the first AB, and over there is the second AB. And the third AB is over here in the green, in the leafy greens. In the rest of the painting, there are no ABs, and I'm totally fine with that because it wouldn't have looked right if there were, for example, ABs in this part of in her eye. It would stand out way too much. The drill quality on this one was also pretty good. They've since updated their kits completely, I believe, and they also upgraded the drill quality, so it's even better now. That wraps up my second finish of 2023, and let's move on to the third one. This is my third finish of this year. It's called Spirit of Nature by Eris HB. I'm also not sure if I'm saying that correctly, and it's from Carrot Art. I started this September 12th of last year, 2022, and I received this as part of their new artist collection release to yeah, to showcase it to you. And I finished it this year, November 4th. It's 50 by 67 centimeters. It has 68 colors, including 8 ABs. So that's an amazing amount of ABs. That's why I didn't add any myself, because I felt like there were already enough of them in there. This is also the first canvas I did a post review on my YouTube channel, so if you want to hear more of my thoughts about this canvas, I'd like to point you to that video. only going to go over it briefly here. I think the rendering is done absolutely beautifully on this one, especially the skin, like over here in our collarbones and in her face, like with her nose, how it stands out. It's just, they did an amazing job. Also with her hair, it's not too, how can I say that? It's not too crisp and sharp, but the edges are, yeah, it's just, yeah, really, really nicely done. Also like that the background is pretty much one solid color. So it was a really nice change after working on all of the confetti in her hair and in her face and in the feathers and stuff. So also on that part they did an amazing job. I did have a small, well, not really small, I did have a pretty big issue while working on this canvas, and that issue was popping drills. I actually contacted them about it and they said that wasn't a problem they usually hear, and they thought it might be a drill problem. Also because it was only with a few colors, mainly the background, the yellow and the orange, and the black. The drills just seems a little bit too big for the grid, and that's why it gave me a pretty hard time working on this one. And I must say it took a bit of the enjoyment out of it. But I'm still really, really happy with the end result. I'm also happy that it's done. But yeah, I would gladly work on a canvas from Carrot Art again, because they said the quality overall is just amazing, and especially as they said they don't usually have this problem. I think it was just a bit of bad luck. So I actually do have some other Carrot Art kits in my stash, and I do plan on working on them at some point, but not in the near future. Let's zoom you in a bit closer to see the ABs. So over here are a lot of ABs, the pink ones in the feather and the purple ones. Also white and pink in her lips. Then quite a lot of it over here in her necklace. More over here in the green of the feather. And the rest of the ABs are over here in this circle, the white and the yellow AB. So yeah, let's move on to the next canvas. This is my fourth finish of 2023. It's called Queen of Wands by Nistic Arts, and it's from Treasure Studios Art. I started it on August 9th and finished it on November 21st. It's 55 by 80 centimeters and it's got 38 colors with no ABs or special drills. And this is a kit that I had in my stash for a really, really long time, and I decided to work on it now because I hadn't worked on a Treasure Studios art canvas before. But in the meantime, in the 2 years that I had this just lying around, they updated their kits completely. So my my opinion on this company is not really fair right now. But I also did a post review and I explain more about that over there. But I'm happy with the end result, but the process of working on this one wasn't as fun for me as it probably could have been. Mainly because it was very, very confetti heavy. Also, the quality of the canvas wasn't the best, mainly because the symbols are a bit too big for some of the drills, especially in the lighter parts. You can see the symbols poking out behind the drills, and that's just, yeah, it's just a shame. Especially when diamond painting, when you work on a canvas for that long, for that many hours, you just want the end result to be what you hoped. And yeah, for this one, it wasn't really what I hoped. Let's zoom you in a bit closer, because even though there were no ABs in this, I did add quite a bit of special drills myself. For example, over here in her wand, all the blue drills. Over here in the moon, the yellow ones. Over here in the background, I added these blue ones. But most of all, I added special drills in her crown Over here, pink, yellow, and blue. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. I used special drills that I hadn't used before, so that's always fun. Now let's move on to my fifth finish, and a very recent one. This is my fifth finish. It's a mystery kit, so I didn't know the image before I started working on it. It's called Mummy Queen by Nadine Drexler, and it's from Orloa. My second Orloa finish this year. Um, and it was also my first mystery painting I ever did. I really liked the process of not knowing, and from the black and white symbols, so the painting was truly revealed to you piece by piece as you work on it. And I'm definitely going to do more mystery ones in the future. I was also very pleasantly surprised with the image because I actually do really like it. When I opened the package and saw all the orange and browns, I was a little bit worried because they're not my favorite colors, but I do think it really turned out amazing, and I'm really happy I did this one. I started it on September 14th of this year and finished it December 23rd. It's 49.5 centimeters by 70 centimeters. It has 50 colors, including 5 ABs. I haven't done a post review on this one yet, but it's coming up in the next week or so. So I'm not going to be too detailed about this now. But as I said, I really like the process. I really like the quality. As I told you with the rabbit painting, they changed up their drills and they improved them a lot. Also, the canvas was better, and the drill and the symbol clarity was also improved. So they did a great job on that. This was also the first painting ever for me to run out of a color. It was an AB, and I sent them a message and they sent me a lot more of that color right away. It wasn't a problem at all. But yeah, it was my first time running out. I do have quite a stash of leftover drills and spare drills, but not this color, unfortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even messaged them and just used my spares. Let's look at the canvas up close. It was this color of AB that I ran out of, and there's quite a lot of it in there, also over here in the moon. And yeah, I just needed it to finish it. Over here there are more ABs. There are actually 2 colors of blue ABs in there, and yeah, it just looks stunning. Also her face, amazing job rendering her nose and the eyes, big beautiful eyes. And this hairpin of a moth or something, I think, also stunning. Did have a bit of gapping over here with this background color, but overall amazing. Let's move on to my last finish. This is my last finish of the year, and as I said, I finished it last night, so it is a very recent finish. This one is called Athena. It's by Willowing Arts from Diamond Art Club. It's 51 by 66 centimeters, so a bit smaller than the rest of the paintings I did. It has 41 colors, including 2 ABs. And I also haven't done a post review on this one, obviously, since I just finished it, but also that one is coming up in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. This was one of the ones I picked up pretty recently from a D-stash, and I was so happy to get it because this one is just, yeah, it's just so pretty, and I love Willowing Art, and I really regretted not picking up any of her canvases when I had the chance, and I was so happy to get it on the D-stash. So I started working on it, and it's just amazing. This one has round drills, by the way. All the other ones have square drills, except for the Mystic Arts one. The pink and purple and blue one. I had a great time working on this one, and it went pretty fast, as you can see by the start and end date. I usually spend way more time on a painting. I also added a few special drills myself, not too much because I didn't feel like the painting needed it, but I'll show you up close in a little bit. There was one downfall for me in this painting, and that's some of the color choices. For example, over here in her hair, the gray, I don't think that looks the best. I would have preferred that to be dark brown or something, so it would have blended in a bit better. And also over here on the side of her nose and over there on the side of her face, it's not really noticeable like this, but it's a pretty bright purple, which is a weird color choice to me, even though I must say these colors are also like that on the actual art from the artist, so I understand why they did that, but I think it would have looked a bit better with other color choices. I also really like the owl with the little heart on his belly and the little crown. So cute. Like this, you can see a bit better the purple over here on the side of her nose and here on the side of her face. Yeah, just a bit weird. And here the gray in her hair. Over here is where I added a few special drills myself, this few red ones in rows, and I also added them over here in this, I don't know, spear, what is it that she's actually holding. And that's all the special drills I added because, as I said, I didn't feel like the painting needed it. There were a lot of white ABs over here in the background. All the white dots you see over there are all ABs. Also over here in her hair. And the rest of the ABs were pretty much all over here. The orange ones, a little bit over here. Some more white ones over here. Yeah, I'm really happy with this finish. And I love how it turned out. So that was my last finish of the year, and I'm really excited to be starting my next diamond painting year. It will be my 4th year diamond painting, even though I had a 2-year break. I did paint, yeah, over those 4 years. So I would really like to see what you finished this year, or tell me about it in the comments, or tell me your Instagram name so I can check your page out, because I really like that. I love these type of videos, so if you did one yourself, also tell me in the comments so I can go watch it. If you like this video, please subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. I love to hear from you. I hope you had a nice New Year's Eve, and hope you have a nice day. And I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.